Look at the beauty of West Falls, one of my favorite places, but I know a lot of you are wondering, yo Jadon, why are you on a half-naked human in the middle of West Falls? That is because I have a guide for you today, folks. I have a guide for you. The level 49 Twink Rogue. One person left a comment, but I knew there was a lot of people probably wondering and asking, so that one person asked a question for many. And now I am here to provide that, but the most important part to twinking is freezing your level. Let me show you how to do that real quick. Alright, so all my alliance folks, you're gonna come up to the Stormwind Keep, walk past this big stupid looking chair. Once you get past that chair, you're gonna come into the middle room. That's the war room where all the PvP guys are. Hit this corner, your man is gonna be right there chilling. Hit that button. I no longer wish to gain experience. Pay that 10 gold. Bam. For all my Hordy folks out there, you're going to want to make it the Valley of Honor, this big green freaking tent. You're going to go inside. Once you get inside, you know what I'm saying, you're going to go ahead, hit this corner right here. And it's going to be chilling right there in the corner. I'm saying you're going to do the exact same thing you had to do with the Alliance. That easy. Now that we are back within the safety of West Falls, okay, we have a huge selection of gear, enchants, and glyphs that I need to show you. Or glyphs. People keep making fun of the way I say crap, man. Listen, dog, it's a habit, alright? I've been saying it like that since I was a kid, and it kind of stuck as an adult. I know how to say it properly, I just don't. I spy with my eye a fight on the horizon. You actually looking for the fight, or are you looking at something else? Alright, so starting off with the helmet, alright? We got two options here. We got boom, and we got bam, alright? To me, this is your choice. This is your top choice. But if you want a high agility and an extra little proc that is quite powerful, actually, you're gonna have to pay a little pretty penny for this one, though. We're gonna be rolling with this helmet, even though this one will give us more power overall. That dang proc is honestly a good one. So we're gonna be rolling with the Helm of Fire. Okay, the Helm of Fire. You know what I'm saying? But this is a much easier choice. So, in the general population, you're gonna want to, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to go with that. It's quite a bit better helmet. We got neck piece. Where are the neck pieces? Okay. Also, real quick, a comment that somebody had left on the last guide. He was like, "Why do you keep saying I believe? You should have done the research before making the video." No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect whatsoever, but I do the research. That's how I get these items. Otherwise, I would never have the items. Here go your 3 neck pieces. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do the research, I wouldn't have these items. I've been playing this game for almost 17 years. Started in 05. No time is enough time to know what the best items at level 49 are. You have to do the research. And another thing, a lot of black people do this. We'll say we believe, even though we know. Like, we know what the answer is, but we'll say, I believe it's this. Like, let's say there's a nice car driving down the street. You're like, oh, that's a nice car. What kind of car is that? Instead of me saying, oh, that's a 1970 Chevy Chevelle, I'm going to say, I believe it's a 1970 Chevy Chevelle. I know exactly what the car is. We just say that for some reason, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I know it could be a little misunderstanding when I'm saying I believe it comes from here. I know it comes from there, you know what I'm saying? I had to do the research, otherwise none of these items would be here, and then I had to go out and grab the items too, you know what I'm saying? So just a little heads up so you could get a better understanding, you know what I'm saying? No misunderstandings and whatnot. Now, this right here, though this will give you the more power, good luck getting it. Comes off of multiple NPCs with like a drop rate of 0.06, so good luck. Easier item to get: Sentinel's Medallion, Scout's Medallion. These are PvP items. I think they cost like what, 100 to a 200 honor. It's practically nothing, so yeah, that'll be your better option, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just really want that extra 1 agility and 4 strength. You know, you could go with that if you want. It does give you a slight more power output and a little bit more crit, so you know, your choice in the end. I'm gonna roll with it since I got it. It can be put in the auction house, but it's gonna cost you quite a bit. quite a bit. Shoulders. Got two options. Okay, we got boom, we got bam. Alright. Now, if you wish to take the time to get your hands on the stained Shadowcraft shoulders, which I employ all people to do so. You know what I'm saying? It is an item that can be used on multiple characters, can be enchanted too. Lower levels will not get that enchant effect. Blizzard patched that, so there's none of those super enchants are usable on low level characters. Not even 3 if you enchant it on a high level. But if you don't really have the time to do all that, you want the Phytoskin Spolders. Comes from a dungeon, so it's easy grabs. But we're going to be going with the Stained Shadowcraft, of course, because y'all know me, I am a power fiend. You know what I'm saying? We'll lose a little bit of crit, but that's alright. Next up, we got the Cloak. You got two options. The beauty of level 49 is there's not very many options, and most of the options are really good, except for the legs, which we will get to soon. The legs is a bit unfortunate. Cloaks, we got the Black Veil Cape, 6 Strength, 14 Agility. This comes out of Black Rock Depths. Pretty sure this is the first boss, the lady with the white lady with the black hair, who's surrounded by the dwarves, chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally the first boss you beeline toward. And then you got the Gravekeeper's Drape, which comes out of another dungeon. Now, if you want that stamina, you'd be a little more sturdy, or you just want raw power and you want your ambushes to be felt across the world. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all know me. Power, baby. Chest, we got two options. We got boom, we got bam. Okay, we got the Stained Shadowcraft Tunic, which, like I said, I would get because you can use it on multiple characters, but that 25 agility is pretty big time. You're gaining a little bit more power, but you're losing a lot of crit with the Shadowcraft piece. So, you know, your choice. You want slightly more power or a bit more crit. A lot more stamina too, but it'll make you a little bit more sturdy. Now, I personally, this is kind of a tough choice for me. I think I'm gonna go the crit route, just so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Not that important right now though. Wrist. Okay, wrist options. We got 3. By 3, I mean 2. We got Sergeant Major's Leather Splinters, which is arm splints. I mean, we got arm splints. This is Alliance, and this is Horde. Get these out of any capital city that has a PvP vendor. You know, the Honor Hall and all that. So that's Stormwind and Orgrimmar. 6 agility, 14 stamina. Or you could go the direct opposite and go for the Wicked Leather Bracers for 11 agility and 5 stamina. Now, the beauty of Wicked Leather pieces is their stats are always pretty dang good, and they're always pretty dang cheap. Wicked Leather a lot of the times is made for people who are trying to quickly level leatherworking. It's dump items. You make them and then you auction them. It's auction trash. So these joints are usually pretty dang cheap, depending on your server. Usually, but the most servers I play, man, you can cop a Wicked Leather piece for anywhere between 2 to 15 gold. Cheap as fuck. It's auction trash, you know what I'm saying? We got gloves. Okay, got 2 options. Boom, bam. Once again, Wicked Leather comes back into play. We got Blight Leather gloves, which, if I'm not mistaken, you have to make yourself. This is leatherworking. No, that's not leatherworking. What am I talking about? These are leatherworking. I got them mixed up. This is leatherworking. This is a quest in Felwood. So, if you want that extra strength and agility, or more stamina. You already know me. You know what I'm saying? Rogue life, mob life, big damage. Okay. Stamina's cool as a rogue, but a lot of the times you're not even going to be seen. So being a little extra sturdy is kind of unnecessary, especially when you're at level 49 and everyone is almost guaranteed to have way less gear than you. It's really not that necessary a lot of times. Belt, there's only one belt option, okay, and that is boom, Defiler and Highlander. These are a Wrathy, it's called Wrathy Highlands. I'm stuttering like crazy. Best belts, you ain't gonna find no belts better. 14 crit, 20 AP. You know what I'm saying? Not the highest in stamina, but once again, you're rogue. And in my opinion, stamina ain't the most important at this level when people aren't going to have as much gear as you have. Now, like I said earlier, for the legs here, we have 3 options, and all 3 of them are the worst thing you could possibly get you attempt to get. Why? Because we have elemental leatherworking, gotta work up to 260, then do a quest line. Okay, we got gruff scale, gotta kill a boss in Ungirl named Gruff for, not a boss, a rare spawn, and it's a 3% drop rate. And then we got a tall leggings of the power. All 3 of these are gonna be terrible to get your hands on. Oh, and oh, forgot to move a pair of pants. Listen, man, 3% drop rate, who the frick knows, and elemental leatherworking, which is grinding up to 260 leatherworking and then doing a quest line. Like I said, these are the best hands down. They're gonna overall give you the best stats. Best power comes from these, I believe. Yeah. So best power comes from these. Problem is, it's a 3% drop rate on a rare spawn in Ungirl. Y'all know Ungirl. Them rare spawns, they got freaking timers of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of grip. So, good luck is all I can say. Good luck. We're gonna be going with these just because it gives out the most power and crit. Serpent skin leggings, I would say, is your great medium, the in-betweener. They're not the greatest in stats, but good strength, good agility, and usually pretty dang cheap in the market. I highly doubt you'd be paying an arm and a leg for these. You've seen these, I know you have, because they're always on the auction house, and they're almost always cheap because they drop so dang much throughout any troll dungeon. There's a lot of freaking troll dungeons. There's a lot of troll NPCs, so these things drop a lot. Frickin' all the dang time. Boots. For boots, we got 2 options. Boom. Bam. Alright. We got high agility, low stamina, a little bit of hit, or go decent agility, high stamina, a little bit of attack power. It's a good in-betweener, and if I'm not mistaken, these are gonna, like I said, PvP pieces at this level are cheap. You could get these fast. So honestly, I would go with these, and you get a little bit mobility increase, which is good. Sneak up on a fool a little faster. But if you just feel the need to have that high agility, saying those boots are always an option. Although these ones will give you a little bit more raw power, a little less crit though, as you can see, a little less crit. But these ones are easier, much easier to get, much easier to get. For rings, we have only 2 options. Okay, they're all pretty easy to get. We got boom, Blackstone ring, comes out of Blackrock Depths. Light work dungeon, get a high level to run you, or if you got multiple accounts, you could run yourself, which is what I do. Makes the job a million times easier when you don't have to rely on anybody or random groups. And then for your other set of rings, Legionnaire and Protector's Band. These are PvP pieces, only gonna run you a couple of hundred honor. Too easy to get your hands on, not to go for those. For trinkets, we have tons of options. I should have split them apart, I was supposed to. So we have utility trinkets, and then we have or defense trinkets, and then offense trinkets. You know what I'm saying? For our offense and defense, okay, let's go utilities and offenses here. All right, lots of good trinkets here. Okay, but only some of them are better than others, depending on what you're trying to do. So for utility, we got Defender of the Timber Maw. Calls an ancestor who will fight for you and heal you. Problem is, you gotta get exalted with Timber Maw first. Decent trinket right there. One of the most important trinkets, the loofah. Let's say you're fighting a warrior and he's getting the best of you. You need to get out of there and vanish, but you can't. You got a dang bleed effect on you. You got rend on you. You got the damage and blows, whatever the frick that thing is called. The loofah will save you from any warrior that is tearing you apart, and you need to get out of there. Alright? You need to get out of there. Then we got some little bit of shield joints, similar to that of the Grand Marshal, Arena Grand Marshal trinket, which I forgot to add, but everybody knows that trinket, so boom, Arena Grand Marshal. get 12 martial trinkets, and boom, you got the Arena Grand Marshal. Paired up with these two here, you have a pretty massive shield that is basically going to double your health from 2,000 to about 4, almost 5, depending on your health. And then we have our offense. Oh, that's a utility trinket. If you're fighting another rogue and that rogue is getting the best of you, let's say he's using deadly poison. This is a very rare occasion, but if you have it in your bag, it's better than not having it. But you're fighting a rogue who uses deadly poison. He's getting the best of you. You need to get out of there. Out of the Noxium. You know what I'm saying? Very good trinket. 6 demon bag. Pretty dang strong. Pretty strong. I like this trinket. Usually cheap on the market depending on your server. Most servers I play on is cheap, except for Dragon Blight, which is half dead. That's on retail though, so for classic, it's probably a little bit more expensive. It usually will run you a decent price. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's gonna be like dirt cheap, like 50 gold. No, it might be like 200, 300, maybe 400. Which ain't crazy. There's trinkets that'll go much more expensive than that. But it's a fair trinket nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and using that. For Horde, you guys get a bit of luck here with a quest trinket that gives you 20 attack power and 10 hit. Raw stats, always good, always great. We don't have that as Alliance, unfortunately. Boa trinket, you know what I'm saying? Always love this trinket. Haste is key. I always say this. Haste is the best. Alright? And I don't be lying. Haste is top notch. Always has been. Always will be. And you get a little bit of heals for when you kill that person. Okay? And it can be used amongst multiple characters. Level 1 to 80. So, always get your hands on these boa items because they'll always be useful from level 1 all the way up to 80. So, definitely should have it if you ain't. Then we got Lincoln's Boomerang. This comes from a quest for both Horde and Alliance. Flings a magical boomerang toward your enemy, dealing 113 to 187 damage, and has a chance to stun or disarm them. That is a pretty freaking useful trinket. Pretty useful indeed. And boom. Now for weapons, we have lots of options, as you can see. We're going to start with our offhand. The only option you should be going for, in my opinion. Okay, critical strike, attack power, and it's a throwing weapon. If fool tries to run away, throw a hatchet into his back, you know what I'm saying? Has the best AP and crit stats at this level, so you should definitely be going for that. For main hands, okay, we got a few options. We got the Rend, got the Massive McGowan, we got the frickin' Razor, and we got the Might of Hakar for offhands and or main hand, depending on your style of rogue killing. The best of the best. 270 speed, 37 damage per second. Problem is, it is a costly big boy sword. You know what I'm saying? You will be paying an arm and a leg for that one. Same with this one. A lot faster. DPS is crazy high though, but you will be paying an arm and a leg. It's a little fast though, so if you like the higher, heavier hits, that's your dog right there. That's your dog right there. Or the Massive McGowan and Dalrin. Okay, very good stats on these two weapons. And if you can't get your hands on those fast enough, Might of Hakar is a good rebounder. Decent DPS, decent damage, 240 speed, not bad. It is the slowest blue item weapon I could find at this low level. I mean, yeah. So, it's about your best. I couldn't find anything 260 at all, 250 at least. This was the slowest. Now for daggers, got the Shadow Blade. This is the best of the best dagger right here. This will be your highest output. Okay, 140 speed. Good luck getting your hands on it though, because much like the purple sword counterpart and mace, you're paying a pretty penny for that one. The boa items, always should have the boa items in my opinion. This also does more main hand damage, so if you're looking for just raw output with your ambushes, this will be a bit better because of that 170 speed. If you're going for an ambush build, you're always going to want the slowest dagger you can find in your main hand for the highest output, which would be these two right here. 78 versus this 77. 4178, 4177. But if you're looking for that high power, then that's the one there, because it gets agility and attack power. But in the meantime, get your hand on the Sentinel or Scout, you know what I'm saying, Alliance Horde, because that'll be much easier to get your hands on versus the Balanced Heartseeker, which you're going to want in the future anyways, because other characters, like I always say, will be able to use it. So in the end, you're going to want it sooner or later. And as you can see, you get way more power, like I said. Okay. And then, probably have the Scout as your offhand. This is a good dagger, but the lack of stats might be the issue. And if I'm not mistaken, the proc rate ain't the greatest. But for your offhand, that high DPS would be pretty nice. But if you're looking for raw stats, then Scout and Balanced Heartseeker. Okay. Look at that, man. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Just not the same, you feel me? Wait, what the fuck? Y'all saw that? Whoa. I might be having a glitch or something. Why is that change so massive? Hold on. Dang! Okay, yeah, I think the Balanced Heartseeker is just a little glitched out. Dang, what the frick? How am I supposed to know how much damage we actually putting out then? I mean, clearly you can see it there, but why is it glitched out like that? You're gonna want a slower dagger on your offhand, a faster dagger on your offhand a lot of times anyways, but when the two daggers have this good of stats, in my opinion, all that other stuff gets pushed out the window, because these are gonna push past that any dang ways. And boom, there you go, folks. Now, we are doing an ambush build. So what do you need for enchants? You need Mongoose. More agility, the better. Mongoose is top dog. You shouldn't be going for any freaking thing else. The proc rate is too good to need anything else. It always has been too good. What? Mother... Oh, I forgot about that. Well, that sucks. Dang, I forgot about that, yo. Dang, dude. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Alright, well, we'll just put the Shadow Blade on, because it's a faster dagger, more proc rate. I forgot about that, yo. I forgot bows would be sometimes considered too low. I might not... Man, that... Dude, you gotta have cat swiftness or dexterity. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these do not stack. I don't think. Do they? Nah, she looks like she's running standard boot speed. Those, I don't think those stack. So, shoot, 12 agility. We are going for an ambush build after all anyways, and if I'm not mistaken, these boots, and that is the exact same any dang ways. That's probably why they don't stack. For your bracers, you're going to want Assault, 24 AP. That's going to push you up to 600. Okay. For gloves, you're going to want Superior Agility. That's going to push you past 600 and more crit. Okay. Very good, very good. For chest, exceptional stats. That is 6 to everything. Oh boy. I'll be honest with you guys. I completely forgot that bows were considered lower level items. Well, you know, like I said, I've been playing long enough, but not long enough to remember some of these things. Not enough time can allow you to remember that. And for your cloak, you're going to want that nice greater agility for that big 12. That big 12. And unfortunately, we can no longer use the higher in armor kits, even if you get somebody who is high level to enchant it for you. Not gonna happen. So I guess a little extra 40 armor never hurt, right? Now, for glyphs, I'll have you put glyphs on. I forgot. Oh, my build. I mean, I don't know if it's that good. It's a standard ambush build from as far as I can tell. So, in case if you want to copy, that'll get you those big healthy ambush and backstab damages. Increase your movement speed by 30% while vanish effect is active. So if you need to hurry up and get them out of there, you gotta have that 30% extra speed. That way you can move nice and fast. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. With the swiftness, we're using hemorrhage, okay? Because we're using hemorrhage. So once you attack someone and that hemorrhage debuff is on them, you get an extra 40% damage. You can't beat that. That is ridiculous. And then after that, we're going to be using ambush, because if you like to open up with ambush at this low level like I do, you want to be able to do it from a little further distance. That's going to take it from melee range, which is 8 yards, to a little past that. It'll say 5, but it's a little more than that. Oh no, it says 10 now. Okay, I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's it. My abilities are a little busted, as you just saw there. I got a rank 10 of ambush, so we're not going to be using this character because I kind of broke her. But there you go. You have all the gear. This is everything you need. Okay, let's get into the PvP, shall we? Alrighty, folks. We have been properly tuned down. We are ready for murder. Okay. Now, the thing is, with the rogue and the ambush spec at this level, you have the opportunity to easily one-shot people. This is Tank's like, well, he only level 40, so I know he ain't got the facilities. That health is all capital. You know what I'm saying? It's all lies, you know? Look at these fools, man. This is easy one-shot activity, okay? And that is the whole point of playing a rogue Twink. There's a lot of people out there who are like, oh man, Twink builds are for people who suck at PvP. You better speak for yourself, pal, alright? You better speak for yourself, okay? There's nothing to talk about. Let's get into it. Why does dude character look like a male version of my character? Hey, look, they too dang identical. Look at this. Look at these people. Look. Oh my god. Oh shoot. What's going on over here? Look at these people. They're not prepared. They don't know what's about to go down. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. It's just that time around, you know. It's just that sort. Ha! And that is why you gotta have that glyph. Where you going, man? Oh shoot! That was a fair fade death right there, baby. You should have ran. You should have ran when you had the chance, shaman. Nope. You don't have that option now. You're gonna die, pal. You should have ran with your friend that you decided to sit by. That shield ain't gonna save you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there hitting the same button. Rogues are best. Sorry. They just are. It's just the simple fact that who else is gonna pull this off? Now check this out. Let's go full on backstab mode. We're not gonna use nothing else. Let me show y'all this, man. How ridiculous this really get. Abilities have been normalized. I know the ranks still say they're high, but the damage is normal. I had to do some testing beforehand because I was like, if I really gotta sit here and restart a character, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna record this on a different day, hop on War Main or Extension and record something else. Because like I said, I love single player project, but yeah, long boy, the crashing, it just kills the vibe. I've crashed so many times throughout this. There we go. Get out of here. Goodbye. Look at the crit. 21%, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because remorseless. Ambush and backstab has increased chance to crit by 40% after you kill somebody. It basically makes you invincible, folks. You play your cards right, or untouchable. I need this flag carrier though. It has to die. Now. Not later. This is an easy one. Not ready yet. Oh. Doesn't matter. Give me that. Never gave you permission to pick that flag up. Where you going? Yeah, see, we're experiencing exactly what I've been talking about. Why you guys have been seeing a lot more Extension in War Main and retail videos popping up, because the crashing, y'all. I'm starting to not be able to handle the amount of crashing. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, man. Stop that. Goodbye. Deleted. Stop moving, man. Alright. Oh, whoa. A lot of people popping up. A lot of people popping up. Oh, this shaman got some gear on her, don't you? I just realized that. You think you popping something, huh? Hold on, man. We ain't done here. Wait, which one? I'm kind of dumb, huh? Give me that. Oh shoot, these niggas everywhere. There's a lot more than, oh, come on. If a brother could get a heal, that'd be cool, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Listen, man, like I said, the crashing on here is becoming a little too much. Becoming a little too much for me to handle. Just during trying to put this together, my game probably crashed about, what do you think we're doing? I don't know, 8 times. And then y'all, as y'all just heard, it just crashed. I'm starting to, and now we back on the regular joint. I'm starting to not be able to handle it no more, man. I kind of ruined it for myself hopping on War Main and retailing Extension where you never face a crash. I kind of ruined it for myself going back on those servers. Cause now this is cool. This is fun. Don't get me wrong, but my brain hurt a little bit. I feel like I'm on Call of Duty and I'm getting played. I'll take that, sir. This is beautiful, though. This is beautiful. This is ridiculous. The main reason though I did this, I wanted to do this video is because YouTube had recommended me out of nowhere. Somebody was doing a video of a level 49 Twink PvP, and I was watching his video. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. I want to do it, and then it just so happens that somebody had posted a video. I mean, gave me a question asking if I was going to do level 49 and 69. I said, yeah, sure, I can make it happen. I just forgot how frustrating it was to have your game crashing this many times. Oh. We're pretty much getting the same thing he was getting. I'm running that Remorseless as well, so crits are consistent, just like his were consistent. I'm seeing the exact same thing he was seeing. It's quite crazy. I'm doing the same thing he was doing. There really wasn't even a point of me having the what's the name. This is just stupid. Who the fuck is that? I don't remember you. You don't even have to go stealth. Go stealth. What the frick for? You know what I'm saying? Man, on my face. Ah! Listen, this is ridiculous though. Wish my game wouldn't crash a million times in between. Come on, fool. Give me that. I could run the game smooth. Oh, I don't know how he hit that, not me. This is ridiculous though. This is stupid. Like, I'm just one-shotting everything. I'm just, you know, the one shot, and it's so consistent. It's so consistent due to there being so many dang talents. Like on Extension, this is how I'm making Elena, you know what I'm saying, on Extension. I want her to be just a backstab character where I just run around shanking the crap out of people. Getting easy freaking kills just backstabbing people. And then, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, another reason too is I didn't know they had brawls on Extension. And guess what's the only brawl you ever get? South Shore versus Terran Mill. Y'all know how much I love South Shore versus Terran Mill. It's like Alterac Valley, but instead of you actually needing to do objectives, everybody just fights in the middle like back in the frickin' day. This crap is... I don't know, man. With all the crashing and I'm facing on this. Don't touch me. Let me get behind you. Well, let me get behind you. Oh, what the fuck? Where do you think you're going, homie? Get out of here. What? Ow! Get off me. Oh, just, yeah, I had all the wrong buttons. Big 700, man. Come on, dude. The only downside is not very much the low-level PvP. Oh, this shaman dude here hard. Okay, I see you. A lot of dodging, though. Gotcha. There's a lot of new stuff on Extension, though, that's got me actually, like, don't get me wrong, when I first hopped on Extension, I'm like, yo, this is a sick idea. And it was pretty interesting for a while. Well, back in the vanilla days. I only stopped playing because back in the vanilla days of Extension, a lot of Alliance, and I mean too many Alliance, were afraid to do anything that had to do with PvP, which was one of the easiest ways to get gear. There were so many Alliance who were afraid to attack Orgrimmar when a specific guild was online. I got sick and tired of that. I ain't gonna lie, I got sick and tired of it. And I didn't want to cross over to Horde just because I couldn't get nothing done. If I was going to play Horde, it's because I genuinely like playing Horde characters. Not because all Alliance aren't doing anything, so I guess I have no choice but to play Horde. Nah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play what I want to play. They did that bullcrap to us. A dude legitimately got mad at me because I wasn't scared of the guild like he was scared of the guild. He was like, we can't do anything against them. Once they're online, it's impossible. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Y'all know me, I'm a trash talker anyways. I'm like, you are a straight freaking cornball, my nigga, like, really. You know what I'm saying? I might not cuss, but I definitely trash talk. I am a big time trash talker. You polymorph me one more time. And this right here, this is beyond annoying. Like, if only y'all could... If y'all could know how annoying that is, getting polymorphed over and over. The constant polymorphing. I've been PvPing way too long. Nobody does that. In my almost 17 years of PvP. No, let's say it realistic here, because I started PvPing late TBC. In my 14 years? Oh, wouldn't have fucked PvC. In my 14 and a half years of PvP, I have probably been polymorphed 3 times. From big BGs to small BGs before I realized how much I hated Warsong Gulch. You know what I'm saying? Of all that freaking sweet PvP I've done, I've probably been polymorphed a grand total of like 3 times. Not even over exaggerating. Maybe a little bit more, but that's saying a lot in 14 years. Where you going, sir? What the fuck? Oh no, he putting on speed boost? Sir? That's why you gotta have that increased ambush distance. You could hit a fool from a mile away. You don't even actually have to be behind them. It'd be nice if my blind was working. To make good use of blind, but that's still broken too. There's a lot this server needs, and the main issue is the disconnections. Everything else is fine, except for the sheeping. Fix the sheeping and the fearing. They pay you too much attention. It is beyond annoying. There's no words that give you how annoying it is to be stuck there for 20 seconds during a fight because the NPC won't stop sheeping you and you only. I think it just put a freaking fire trap on me and then ran. Where you going, boy? Right, but there's just so much. I mean, let's keep it on here. Real PvP will always be more fun. This was cool at first because I'm like, it's an easy way I can still get some PvP done, or a little easier too. I don't have to wait for queue time. That was the biggest thing. The queue time for me was could be pretty annoying when waiting for real PGs. Where you going? That's why you should have that fire helmet. Very good, very good. Waiting in queue time can be pretty annoying. I can be a little impatient. But the real PvP, man, is just so much more fun. And Dragonflight, I mean, actually seems promising. I'm not gonna lie. It actually seems promising. It seems like it might actually be something. You know what I'm saying? I knew something was going. Oh wow, swiftness on that one, huh? You going, boy? Come on, man. Old games, brother. Give me your weapon. Digging in your freaking spinal cord with these daggers, man. There's just too many issues, though. You know, this was mad fun at first, but the constant crashing, it too much to miss. You really gonna play me like that? I'm gonna miss. Frick out of here, man. We don't miss nothing, baby. This is deadly ridiculous. This is what I used to do on Naylina back in vanilla. You know what I'm saying? I got her stupid gear. Private server, of course, like I said. My character's too dang, I was too dang young to pull that off back in the day. Oh, what the fuck? I used to do that on her though. I would just run around ambushing people, having stupidly high gear, ambush them for swift kills. Swift, easy kills, you know what I'm saying? How you do it though. Look at that. Come on, man. One shot and everything. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? Who on top of the leaderboard, man? Come on, dude. Like I said, this is fun when your game ain't crashing. I like this a lot. I just wish it didn't crash so damn much. It'd be crazy, man, when it just get bunksed out, you know what I'm saying? You just get bunksed. Or, oh, it would end as soon as I'm ready to pull off some crap, huh? Ouch! You mean a frost trap, brother? Hmm? Dang, dude, all these dang stuns. I forgot hunters be stunning like that. The rogue a little soft, but they pull it off, you know what I'm saying? With mighty, disgustingly high damage. Oh dear. I might take, nope. Let's say I might be taking my first death. They'll see me through stealth, of course. Why wouldn't you? Not saying, but it's all good. We got out there. We don't die on the rogue, baby. This is why I love rogues. And yeah, if I was on a warrior, I'd be dead. I love the warrior, don't get me wrong. Warrior is my second favorite class, but there's just some utilities that the rogue got that everybody else don't got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dragonflight actually looking promising. Ascension is fun as frick. I got another character on almost level 70. I've created Jadam. I'm gonna get him to level 70. Riley exists. All my characters exist on Ascension now, and they're leveling pretty dang fast. Riley's already almost level 33. 33? Why did I choose 33? She's already almost level 30, I mean. Retoria's level 19. Characters are getting leveled over there, man. Ascension, they've done some updates that has made it a lot different from the last time I played. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's been a lot of fun so far. Like I said, retail actually seems pretty promising. Might be getting my hands on Dragonflight real soon. You might be seeing some playthroughs come out. I know it's a weird series, but I want to do it. I'm going to do a playthrough series of all the new maps for Dragonflight. I'm going to be using my dad's character. I'm trying to get Modern Warfare, so I'm not going to be getting Dragonflight for myself quite yet. I'm going to be using my dad's character because he already got the game. I'm trying to get my hands on Modern Warfare 2. Because I gotta do playthroughs on that on my playthrough channel. Ooh, you didn't die. You didn't die. Oh, you didn't die either. Shield. Freaking priest. This dang priest. Ah, do something. Y'all get off me, raptor. Dang priest, bro. That priest saved that dang shaman's life. It's all about being an escape artist when you're a rogue, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting what's the name? Just a little later down the line. I'm having too much fun on classics. So I'm like, there's no reason to pull up on Dragonflight quite yet. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I mean? It's not an impossibility. But that Modern Warfare, I need to get my hands on that. I'm hearing some real good things about that story, and I want to play it. It'll be the first Call of Duty I've ever played through. Ever. Okay? So, your boy gotta find out. Why everybody surviving all of a sudden? It's gonna be my kill, man. Yes, sir. I'll take my kill. I'll take my kill. Yes, sir. I'll take my kill. That dang shaman ain't pulling up on me. You ain't getting nothing off me, brother. Listen. Listen. You hear me? Rogues are love. Rogues are life. But yeah, as fun as this is the single player project stuff is, the crashing is getting to your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Not very many things get to your boy, except technical issues. That is the only thing that can upset me. And it's doing that. It took a while, you know what I'm saying? Tough skin. I've held on for a while. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's been getting progressively more annoying every time it happens. There's very little things. Oh, there it goes. There's very little things that upsets your boy. We may as well go ahead and call it here, because that was good killing anyways. Oh, shoot.
Legendary. Legendary.